No, sit further down. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be answering your questions that you had around our wedding.
Yes.
This is Nick, for those of you who don't know him. Okay, you ready? So the first question is, why no bouquet? So this is a question for me, not for you.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I don't really like bouquets. I'm not the kind of girl, like, could you picture me being a lady holding a bouquet?
Not with the dress you had.
No, but like in general? Can you picture
No,
me in a posing
I think
cloud?
if you had a different dress, you could have done a bouquet, but it just wouldn't have suited. It just wouldn't have suited the
Anyway, I had a massive dilemma because I didn't want to hold a bouquet, and then I came across this image like from a photo shoot where a girl's holding a single rose in the photo, and I was like, oh my god, what about if I just hold a single rose? Now a few people, what are you doing?
I'm just spinning.
A few people thought it was like a Beauty and the Beast theme, but it wasn't. I just wanted to hold a single rose because I thought it was cool, and I had like about 5 or 6 backups of single stem roses because when you are holding one rose, it's gonna die, so you need to replace it. Oh, I'm embarrassed about this one.
Carry on.
So, were you nervous, or did you know when Nick was going to propose? It's obviously directed at me.
Okay, well, why are you looking at me?
I was very nervous, and yeah, I got a hunch. Like, I mean, you can't buy someone tickets to Greece just because, right?
You didn't know.
No, not when you bought the tickets. I actually caught on when you were like, when you're like, you should wash your hair tomorrow. And I was like, why? Wait, let's get a boat. Let's like go swimming. And you're like, no, we're gonna like be dressed, and you're gonna need to wash your hair.
That was honestly the worst day ever. It was so scary.
Yeah, we almost drowned. The boat almost went over. But that's another story. I think we even vlogged about that another time.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. So the next question is from Steph. Can you break down all 3 looks you did for your wedding and why you chose to change? So the reason why I wanted to change was...
She's a princess.
No, I couldn't decide what I couldn't decide what I wanted.
So you just have 3 looks.
And plus, I kind of didn't want to ever divorce Nick and remarry. So I was like, I'll just get all my looks into one wedding.
Well, you planned to have 3 weddings.
No, well,
That's freaking weird.
No, I've never planned to have 3 weddings. It's just I know I'm not going to have 3 weddings, so I can't have 3 different looks. So I just thought I'd do it all in one wedding. You get all 3 versions. It's kind of like my multiple personality.
You've got more than 3 personalities.
So the first one was like a princess dress. So it was actually all in one. So I'm gonna actually pop it up on the screen here. Just there. So that's the princess skirt on top. I always wanted to be a princess when I was little, so I had the crown. So that's kind of why I went with that look. And then the second look is with the skirt off, so just like the tight dress, but then I added a cape because I love capes. I actually like them better than veils, but I couldn't walk in with the cape because that's a little bit too queenie fairy tale with the big skirt. So I thought
Too queenie, you had a crown. You want to make it less queenie.
So I thought I would put the cape with like the tight dress and then slick my hair back into a high pony because that's how I like my hair, but obviously now it's short, so thank God I cut it after. And then for the first dance, I didn't want to have like a cape on because that almost is like, it's not intimate. Like my shoulders are like covered and stuff, and it's like, how am I going to dance with all this stuff on me? So I thought I'd take the cape off when it was time for the first dance, and that's my final form.
Your final form.
My final form.
This is some Dragon Ball Z shit.
I know. I had to say that because I always hear.
It's not even a final form.
So I took it off, and then that way I could just like party, and obviously like the tight dress was like so big and long that I could like pin it up, which I did. I ended up trashing my dress. Oh my god, like I was barefoot by the end of it, and I never ever go barefoot ever. I never take off my heels, and I was barefoot and I was sliding around on my dress so I wouldn't step on glass. So yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, you were passed out. So Nick decided to drink too much and was passed out from like 11 on the balcony. We took him to hospital at like 2 a.m. after it finished.
I don't know what happened.
I know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
He actually threatened me and said, you better not get too drunk and look calmer.
You threatened.
Yeah, you did. You said, you better not embarrass me. Well, I didn't. I actually had a great time when you were passed out.
It was my show at the beginning. And then it was yours.
Alright, let's go to the next question. Okay, liven up. So, the next question. Did you and Nick argue or disagree on things during the wedding planning? This is from Emily Quinn.
No.
Well, he didn't even take part in the wedding planning.
No, but you know exactly what you want, so I'm not going to...
Yeah.
I don't have the fantasy that you had. Do you know what I mean?
You didn't care.
I didn't care what it looked like.
Yeah, like
I knew you were going to do a good job, so...
Oh, thank you. There was a few people that we knew getting married around the same time, and I was like surprised. A lot of the guys had a lot of input, and they were almost like really wanting to do a lot. And then I was like, oh, why does Nick want to do nothing? But I guess that was better because we would have argued.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's true, but yeah.
Yeah, no, for a groom, he like didn't know what was going on. I feel like my mum knew more than you did.
No, but you told me every day.
I did, but did you listen?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. All right.
No, I did.
Okay, well, I just think it's better. Like, I mean, you just tell them, Nick didn't really care, less drama, you can just make all the decisions without them. And then when they walk in, they're like, oh, wow, this is what you've been doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
We
from
didn't have a choice, actually.
Vin, VVNQ. So your question was, how did you end up choosing your venue? Well...
We don't have a choice. Being Greek.
Yeah, being Greek in Brisbane, there is one place you get married, and that is the Greek club. Now, the reason for that is because...
We don't have to do that, but...
It's like, oh, you're not having it at the Greek club?
Well, the grandparents freak out and then...
Oh, my grandparents would have killed me. But to be honest, it's the only venue that will let you go to like 1 a.m. that I know of.
And it's the only venue that can hold so many people.
Yeah, like we had over 400 invited and about 386 that came. So it was quite, I guess, a big wedding. Not like the biggest wedding, but it was a big size. So, and that just fit in there comfortably with enough space for a dance floor. So I think all the other venues are like 200 max or around 250. So they would have been too small. But yeah. I kind of like it there because we grew up going to weddings there and, you know, to like...
You always like your wedding there one day.
Yeah, like growing up, going to weddings there. Excuse you.
Sorry.
Being part of bridal parties there, and then when it's finally your turn, like there's a bit of like, I don't know, history there and significance. So what's the word? It's like, what's the word? When
it's sentimental.
Yeah, that's it. So the next question is by Claire Bella 12. Did you try any wedding stores in Brisbane?
Nope.
And hiccups. No, I didn't. Oh, Nick's playing with this. Put it down. I kind of always wanted to design my own dress, and I always had like a vision in mind. Like I wanted to do the 3-in-1, like 3 looks in one with 2 different hairstyles. So I knew I wasn't really going to find that anywhere. And I had also been following George Elsissa for a while, and I was like, that's the guy I want to make my wedding dress. And I just like knew that we would vibe and he would like love my vision. And yeah, I think that's important too. If you're going to get your dress made, you need to vibe with the designer and they need to like love your vision and add to it. It needs to be like a team effort thing. So you can't be too overpowering or they can't either, because then you won't get what you want. So I think it's really good to go suss them out and just like see if you have like a relationship, and then yeah, you'll make a really beautiful dress.
Hey, George is awesome too.
He's the best.
He's a good guy.
So good. All right, next question. All right, let's see if there's one for you. Okay, hi Renee. So your question is tips for the morning, day of the wedding. I'm married in a month. Oh wow, 1 month. That's so exciting. It's probably like in 2 weeks now or 3 weeks. We've taken so long, but that's really exciting. Okay, so Nick will give a tip and I'll give a tip. So do you want to go first? What's your like tip for the morning of or day of the wedding?
I think just... I'm a pretty chill guy anyways, but I think for me, I actually had anxiety for the first time. What? So for a while, I was nervous, but
why?
Just make sure you enjoy the time before you get to the actual venue, like with everybody. Fiddle, can you just give me that? Just let it all sink in and take some time to like look at yourself in the mirror and calm yourself down. That's kind of what I did. and make sure you have a good time. Don't stress, don't sweat the small stuff because you can't do anything about it on the day. If something goes wrong, just be like, oh, screw it, because it'll literally ruin your day.
Yeah, no, I agree. My tip would be don't let anyone ruin your day either. So like, I don't know, you might have bridesmaids in a bad mood, or like someone's pissed off and they might annoy you. So don't let their negativity like ruin your day. That was like a big thing because there's so many people, so many personalities, so many things going on. You can't please everyone, especially with like bridesmaids. So just be aware of that. Like, you're the bride, it's your day, it's no one else's day. So no one can take that from you, and people will try to unintentionally, because everyone thinks the world revolves around them, but don't let that happen. Like, if someone's just being a bit annoying, just walk away, let it be, and brush it off, and just focus on you. Okay, so the next question is, did you have an engagement party or a hens night, Maddie Stevenson?
We had both.
We had both. We had an engagement. Do you want to talk about the engagement?
It was an all-white party at Zaf's house. Zaf's parents' house, sorry. And that was crazy. It was packed. It was
fun.
Overflowing onto the street. It was a lot of fun though.
It was cool seeing everyone in white. I think doing a themed party for an engagement is fun, and I think doing it at
You don't
home,
have to do it at a venue.
No, save money.
Save money and
Oh my God.
have it at a house. At your house.
I reckon definitely save money. Like, because if you do it at a venue, sometimes you end up spending the same amount that you would on a wedding for an engagement. So either skip the engagement, but I don't think you should skip it. I just think you should do like a chill one at home if you don't want to do it at a venue to help save money.
Ours was not chilled at home though. It was at home, but it wasn't chilled.
Yeah, people got pretty effed up, but that always happens when alcohol's involved. Hi Shelby, so your question is, how long after Nick proposed did you get married, and how long did it take to prepare?
When did I propose?
You don't remember?
Last year. June.
I don't know if it was the 5th or the 4th
So
or
we
the
got
6th.
married July the 28th, and I proposed the year before, June something. I don't know the date.
I don't know the date either. Was it the 10th? Oh no, it was, hang on, I remember the date. It's not the 5th, it's June 9th. But then we didn't tell anyone. Sure? Yeah, till June 10th, yeah. It was the 9th of June that he proposed. Then our wedding was the 28th of July the year after, so yeah, proposed June 9th, 2017.
So yeah, I think you need anything less than a year.
It was actually like 11 months. Oh no, over a year. Sorry,
no, it was over a year.
I can't do maths. A year and a month. Fuck, I'm dumb.
Anything less than a year, you're going to struggle if you're going to do something of the size that we did. But it depends. It depends. Everyone's different.
Yeah, I reckon you can definitely plan it in a year, but it depends. Like, I mean, if you need to save money, you might need longer, or sometimes if it's overseas, you need to plan it in advance. So I think everyone has their own timeline. There's no right or wrong. Some people can plan a wedding in like 3 months. My mum did, and then had me the year later really quickly. So, you know, that happens as well. So I just think do your timeline, whatever suits you financially, whatever suits you like with, I don't know, dates and other events that are going on in your friendship and family circles. So yeah, I don't think there's any right or wrong to that.
No. Everyone's circumstances are different.
Yeah, so just do whatever suits you. Did you have a wedding planner or did you organise it all yourself?
I had a wedding planner. It was you. That's it.
Yeah, boys are so lucky. So we had so we did have a wedding planner, but that she really helped us with just organising all the styling and stuff for the Greek Club. So we had Athena from Celebrating in Style, but we also had AV Ideas. They're an amazing company as well, based in Brisbane, and they did the amazing like ceiling installation. So we actually I really wanted, so the theme was like white and like crystal, white and crystal theme, and I wanted like hanging crystals and chandelier, and they like made that vision happen. So they actually built that installation for me from scratch, which was pretty awesome. So we had like a pretty cool team, and then we had for the flowers, the company was Always Fabulous Flowers, and they did an amazing job as well. So I think it is good to get an event team or like a wedding planner on board. you don't have to have them on board for the whole time. It's really just to help with the styling. And then Athena was really great. And sourcing. Like,
you don't have time to find,
it's hard, yeah.
props and all of that kind of stuff, and you don't know where to look either. So these guys are in the industry, they're a necessity.
Yeah, and they kind of like make your vision come to life. And I guess they do have all the different packages for different budgets, and you can use them at different times. So you don't have to use them from start to finish. Like, you can get a wedding planner on board towards the end, or to be there on the day to oversee the stuff, to help set up. So though we did have, to answer the question, we did have like a wedding planner. I think you do need one. It depends though on the style of wedding that you're having, but it is always good to just have that person that is there for you and for your wedding, is kind of like almost disconnected, but not. They can give you really good opinions, I think, as well. Because sometimes you can like go OTT and they're just like, no, let's pull it back. Let's just go with this and this. So yeah. Guys, just quickly, I wanted to show you this. So this was our wedding favor. So everyone got a clear quartz. And clear quartz is just like a really good crystal of unity, bringing people together. So I just thought, no, the hiccup's so bad today. I just thought it was like really cute to give everyone a crystal. And we got married on the eclipse, which is so, yeah. So the vibes were really strong that night, and I think that's really cool. Yeah, I really like that.
Next.
Oh, okay. In this question a lot, how did we save up? Did we pay for the wedding? So part of, I guess, Greek culture in a way.
Yeah, it's like Greek culture tradition.
Our parents split the wedding. They pay for it, which we're very fortunate and grateful for. But like, I guess anything like extra that I wanted, with like other things like hens and bridal showers, I like put in for. But yes, we were very lucky that our parents both helped us with the wedding.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're forever grateful for that.
We are.
Thanks, Mum and Dad.
Oh.
So we have another question from Lauren. What was the most difficult about the whole day? So, what was the most difficult about the whole day? Okay.
I don't know. Was it difficult?
No, I don't think anything was difficult. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, there's always little dramas and.
I didn't have any dramas.
Oh, you're not a girl. I don't know. Like, look, there'll always be little hiccups along the way. I just think.
Most difficult for me was passing out. That's it. Oh, no. Speeches.
Oh, yeah.
Speeches are very hard.
Yeah.
That was hard, actually.
Yeah, you dropped a bit of a bombshell there.
Thinking of... It took me like 3 hours to write my speech. It was a long speech.
Is that a long time?
No, it wasn't a long speech, actually. My speech wasn't long. I think it was really concise, but...
Really? I felt like it went on forever.
No, it didn't.
Not in a bad way.
No, it didn't go on forever. It was like 5 minutes.
Wow, you made an impact.
Yeah, but that's the key to a good speech, people.
So yeah, that was difficult. Nick had everyone in the room in tears. But I think that's a vlog for another day.
What's
if we ever go into that.
Was it difficult for you?
Difficult. No, like, I mean, what do you mean by difficult? Like, I mean, there were some little things that kind of went wrong, but we fixed them, like styling wise, or I don't know, like.
I don't think the day.
But not even, like, everything turned out.
You just get exhausted. That's all.
But you know what's difficult? Smiling for that long and like taking the photos, because see, this actually.
Yeah, you get sick of photos. You
can't get sick of them. And our amazing photographers from Emilio B Photography, they were so good. But he even told me, he's like, you're going to be so over this stuff. I'm like, no, I won't. I love photos. Like, I take photos all the time. But seriously, I was so over the photos. But you can't be over them, because then when your wedding day is over, you're going to want the photos. So I think even though you're like, I'm over this, just like push through. I know your heels hurt. Mine
You'll be
really
more
soft.
upset if you look at the photos and they're shite.
Or you'll be more upset if you don't have them, because you're like, I don't want to have photos. So no, I think that is difficult. Saying hello to everyone, if there's a lot of people, can be difficult, as bad as that sounds. So it's just like, You know what's difficult?
I didn't make sure you eat.
Yes.
Because everyone's trying to come up to you every 5
I never
seconds to say hello, and I'm literally trying to
Did you
feed
eat?
myself. Yeah, I did, but I just kept getting
I felt like
interrupted.
I didn't enjoy my meal though,
because you're just talking all the time.
that's what I felt like. Yeah, so like, but it's not really difficult, but like it's just
not
like
difficult.
little things.
I know, this is just like advice.
Yeah. And let people come up to you. Like, people used to say, we got to go around and say hello to everyone. Nah, stuff that. Let them come up to you and find you and say hello, because you know what? If you have to go up to everyone, by the time you get to everyone at your wedding, you're not going to enjoy your wedding. So I reckon have a good time, dance. If someone wants to say hi, they will come find you. They'll come have a dance with you. They'll come congratulate you. I don't think you need to stress. Like, you've invited them. Like, you've done your part. So, like, let people come and say hi, don't you reckon? Because it's too hard if you've got to go to every table and every person. Then how are you going to
No, you don't do that. That never happens.
No, that's old school. You used to have to do that.
Well, I've never seen that happen.
Of course. It's even, like, on shows and stuff. Like, you have to, like, go say hi to the families. That's, like, a thing. That used to be a thing. Nick's just unaware of tradition. But, yeah, I just reckon let people come up. It's actually a thing.
Okay.
I actually think let people come up to you. Anyway.
Weird.
Okay. How long did it take for you to find your perfect wedding dress, and have you ever tried on one prior to getting married? No, I've never tried one on in a shop, but I have like done shoots where I've been like a bride and I've put on a dress, but I've never gone and tried on a wedding dress. So the one I designed was actually the first like real wedding dress I ever put on.
Yeah.
But we did do a shoot together where everyone thought we actually got married. That was funny. Our parents were even like, did you get married and not tell us? No, we'd never do that. Okay, the next one from Kate Louise. Who did your styling? How much did your styling cost? I'm not going to say numbers, but Athena from Celebrating in Style did our styling with AV ideas, and they were absolutely amazing. I can like tag them below for you to go find them. But yeah, I've had a few people ask me how much things have cost. I just think it's better like not to talk about that. But yeah.
It depends. You can go as expensive or as cheap as you want. Like,
yeah, like
everyone has their own budget.
So we got another message from Chantel asking how much did your wedding cost? Like we said, we're not going to say numbers. I don't think it matters how much your wedding costs. If it's what you like and you love it and you can afford it and it's in your means, I think go for it. But yeah, just do you, like whatever you can afford or whatever you want to spend on a wedding. Like some people don't even have weddings because they think they're a waste of money. So it's like whatever you want to spend is totally fine. And I don't think you should worry or compare yourself to anyone else. Yeah.
Good answer.
Yay. From Rachel for the groom. So where did you get your suit made?
Oh, I got it made from Mark Ferguson and Will Bella in Brisbane.
Stop looking.
He is. I feel like I'm in like a presentation or something. Yeah, it was from Mark at Will Bella. They now have just really relocated actually into the W Hotel in Brisbane City. I haven't been to the new store yet. I really want to go, but he is probably the best suit maker there is. Like I haven't had a suit that well fitted to me ever. So highly recommend. And my jacket was silk velvet, which is like the most amazing material ever.
Yeah.
You can literally scrunch it up in a ball and it'll not crease.
So it's not like that.
It's not like a thick hard cardboard velvet. It's silk velvet. It's really nice.
So, another question that we got, what was our first dance song and how did we choose it? Do you want to answer this one?
What is it called though? I just know what it is.
I'm gonna play it.
No, don't play it.
Yes, I'm gonna play it. Oh, that's not it. This is not it. This is not it. This is not it. Can you imagine if that was this is our wedding song?
I can't hear it.
Yes, I
in
can.
your eyes makes me wanna lose myself.
It's the song from How... What is it?
Hang on, wait. So alone. Everyone loves it when you sing.
I'm not singing.
Is this when you lifted me up?
I don't know. Do we have a photo of
And
it?
change. Yeah. Here's the photo. The way you've done.
Okay.
Feels like home to me.
Sorry, this is from How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yeah. So
I love that song.
we love that movie, and we picked that song years ago before we even knew that we'd get married. Like, we said we would get married, but you don't always know.
I knew.
That's so... No, I did know.
You didn't know?
I did know, but you know, like it was...
Ah!
Oh my god.
Ah! I'm
I
joking.
did know. This is so nice. Smile. This will be the cover photo of the video.
What, this? Oh.
I gotcha.
Okay.
No, so we picked
Next.
Feels Like Home to Me, and I can't say the singer's name, but we'll put it below.
Surely everyone knows that song.
But from How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, that's where we heard it. We fell in love.
Everybody knows it.
We fell in love, and we're like, this is going to be our wedding song.
We fell in love.
We fell in love with the song.
Oh,
So where did I get my bridesmaids dresses made? So
Ew.
I got Svetlana Dressmaking. She's on the Gold Coast. She's an amazing dressmaker. So she made the bridesmaids dresses, and then Frida from Paris Designs made the flower girl dresses. So the little girls were like little princesses with like tutus, and like they had like crystals in their hair. All the bridesmaids had like crystals in the side of their hair like that, and they had it straight, because I know everyone loves having their hair down. No headache hair. Maybe you should tell everyone where you got the groomsmen seats from.
maybe I should. Oh. I got them from Michael Innes in Brisbane, West End. It's just like a male clothing store. They did really well, actually. They came up nice.
Boys are so easy. Okay, so this question is from Taylor, and she says, were you worried when Nick had his bucks? No, I wasn't. I was actually in... So this is really funny. So when Nick had his bucks, I always was joking with him, and I was like, I'm going to be in Vegas when you have your bucks party. Like, I just say it as a lol. Like, I was never going to be in Vegas. I actually was in Vegas. So what happened was I went on a Revolve trip, and it was LA and Vegas. So I got to like fly on a private plane there and go to Vegas while he's having his bucks. But the thing was, the main night of his bucks was when I was coming home from the States.
Which is perfect.
So I had no
'Cause
contact. I was stuck in an
She
airplane.
didn't message me once. I didn't have to worry about her shit. But then, no. Did you start messaging me? Oh no, you did, but it was like the
I was stuck in
morning
the-
after or the day
And you weren't
after.
replying to me because I just
And
got
then she
home from
started being
America.
a little...
No, I wasn't. I just got
bitch.
home and I missed you.
Nah. I was like, had all of my friends around me. There was 40 of
I
us.
wasn't a bitch.
And then she was messaging me like, how dare you not message me?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
my plane
I'm like,
could have crashed. I
Wait.
wanted you to say have a safe flight. That's actually why I was pissed off. You didn't tell me have a safe flight.
I did.
No, you didn't. When I'm about to take off, I like...
Mate, I did. And then
No,
you
you
wanted
didn't.
me to have like a 3-hour conversation with you at my own fucking bucks party. Because you're a freak.
Okay, girls. You're coming home.
Don't be psycho.
No, I wasn't
Is-
psycho. You're coming home, right, from
the-
from work, being there for over a week. You miss him, and I just wanted
Under a
him-
week.
A week. I was gone for a week.
No, you weren't.
It was a week, was it?
No. It was not a week.
Oh, what was
You're
it?
just you're stage 5, mate. You're a clinger. Even if it wasn't my bucks party, she would have done the same thing.
No, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't about the
Dude,
bucks
you did
party.
You did it yesterday.
Is it bad that I like spending time with you?
No,
Like,
but
this is a great
I
marriage.
work with you, I do everything with you, and then 5 seconds on my way and you fucking flip your shit if I'm like with somebody else.
No, I don't. You make me sound possessive.
Truth hurts. Truth hurts.
Don't worry about the bucks party. Whatever happens there stays there. I didn't worry about anything else. So I hope we've answered a lot of your questions. I think the best advice we could give is enjoy your day, make it the way you want it. Don't listen to anyone else. I mean, if you like, I'm just trying to think of something really out there. If you want everyone to wear green and purple, everyone's wearing green and purple. You want to give everyone, I don't know.
Where's this going?
Just do what you want for your wedding. That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay.
Yeah, like, you know, make it you. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, there's no right or wrong. Spend as much as you want. Spend as little as you want. Yeah, like, just make it you. It is, at the end of the day, your artwork, your creativity. Like, you've created this event. It's around you as a couple. You want to showcase your love and what your love stands for. So, whatever, like, I guess, represents that. Don't yawn.
Oh.
whatever represents that, do you? And the last question, which we will answer, is how's married life?
Exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly. People talk it up so much. There's people that are like, oh my god, your life's gonna be over when you're married. No. I mean, if you like mean being with the person that you were dating yesterday, then maybe you shouldn't date them. But
yeah,
like,
that's actually true.
No, your life isn't over. I still do me. He still does him. You still do you.
I try to, but she messages me every 5 seconds.
Okay, look, I'm really in love. You message me. If I reply to you too, you're like, what happened to you? Because I'm so talkative.
The end. Can we be done?
No, we're not done yet. So yeah, married life is great. So, like...
No, it's different. Our fights are business related.
No, but we're playful. Like, I like to... The way me and Nick say we love each other sometimes is by me, like, being a bitch to him.
No. Don't try and... You being a bitch is just you being a bitch.
It's because I love you. Apparently.
What are you trying to... You think I'm stupid? You think I'm going to fall for that? Be like, oh, is that what being a bitch means?
You're meanest to the people you love.
Oh.
But me and Nick, we sing, we jam together in the car, we Uber deliver together, we work together on the Blonde Republic. Like, this guy types in all your addresses. This sounds so creepy.
What? Relax. And you know what else we're going to do together? Get a divorce.
No.
We're not getting a divorce from
No, but we're just like playful with each other. But yeah, married life is no different. I do suggest living out of home first, so together. That's a real eye-opener. Nick leaves his little contact lenses everywhere. Like, I don't know if anyone has contacts, but it's like these little jelly things. He just leaves them everywhere, and then the contacts will dry and they turn into like glass almost. Pet hate. But yeah.
You're my pet hate. Done.
But that's, hopefully we answered your questions about the wedding and married life.
Goodbye. Done and dusted.
Alright, bye. Make sure you subscribe.